of play between indoor and the outdoor enables the children to have more contacts with one another and to satisfy a great variety of play interest. Once we find the right site, make sure that the building and the grounds are suitable for a child care. Inside the building, we need many things in place before opening the door for children. Now, let us look at the various requirements to organize the indoor and outdoor space. Indoor space. When it comes to regarding the indoor space, now we will discuss here regarding classrooms, staff room, bathrooms, kitchen, and the storage spaces and office room in a daycare center. Now, next, our classroom, how it should be. The children who spend their days in our care will need appropriate environment that gives us positive learning and the social interaction. Now, let us look at few important features of a classroom. The classroom should have space for children to meet in a large group as well as small at work. And not only that, child-size furniture and equipment are essential to the classroom. Chairs, tables, and the cabinet should be of appropriate heights for children. Each learning center should have at least 2 areas for storing materials, cabinets, and open shelves. Learning center material that the children use every day should be kept in storage place and it should be easy accessible. Classroom should have sufficient lightnings. Natural light provides an inviting area and gives a nice atmosphere to classroom. Areas for both quiet and active play along with such sufficient space for children to play alone or with a group are to be planned. A classroom needs a space to include interest areas for blocks, dramatic play, reading, and implantive earth, sand or water play, indoor active play, and it improves the gross motor skills and the science and the napping area. This is how the classroom should be. When it comes to a small group activity area, this is the activity area where explanation and demonstration should be done. It should be take place. Here, attention of children is very important. So this place should be peaceful and should not distract the attention of the children. Large group activity area. This activity area has to be very spacious enough for playing, dancing, exercising, and drilling. When it comes to regarding the library, it should be provided with the small chairs, small shelves, and small tables which help the children in the book area activity. These should be located near the small group activity area because library should be very calm. Now, regarding the building block area. In this area, the blocks of various types and sizes should be provided. When it comes to the play area, in this area, the several types of dresses, medical equipment, shops equipment, dresses and drivers and police equipments are provided. Now, we will see how the science area should be. Now, the science area is arranged to inculcate and encourage a scientific bent of mind in the children, where scientific equipments, models, specimens, plants, and flowers are kept. Here, the teacher shows more simple experiments to the children. This is regarding the science area. When it comes to the display area, here the things which are created or prepared by the children are displayed. And the parents of the children will come and see the creative work of their children and appreciate them. This motivates the children to do some more creative activities. So this is the display area. When it comes to the bathrooms, A child's lavatory should be located within or immediately adjacent to the classroom, with the sinks and the toilets at the children's level to facilitate hand washing and toilet training. A separate adult's lavatory should be conveniently located. Next, kitchen. In kitchen, the food storage area, equipment suitable for food preparation, and electrical appliances or essential, which should be located on the ground floor near the classroom area. But the door should be closed off so that the children cannot enter without adult supervision. This is regarding the kitchen. When it comes to the storage area, there should be ample storage space in each classroom, particularly in areas for art, science, and manipulation. Staff room. There should be a comfortable room that the staff uses for breaks, conferences, and meetings. When it comes to the office room, a daycare center needs a private space to keep all the files and the records pertaining it to centers and the families. Office equipments, which includes the telephone, computer, all money and checks and space and equipment for administration functions, it should have door that locks and locking the file cabinet to keep the confidential records secure. This room can be used to interview the parents for enrollment and for confidential staff meetings, parent teacher conferences, etc. In addition to a desk and the chair, you may want a small sofa or a comfortable chair. This is regarding the office area, which is used for enrolling the parents and interacting with the parents, and to keep the important things which are related to the administration work. When it comes to the outdoor space, children will spend their time every day in the outdoor play area, which must be a fulfilled with safe and developmentally appropriate environment. Outdoor space adjacent to the classrooms should be ideal. If that is not possible, find the outdoor play space close as possible to the center. Your center's playground space should have a following: smooth and safe ground, playground equipments that meets safety standards, properly safe to avoid the accidents from collisions or crowding, adequate drainage, balance of sunny and the steady shady areas, no broken glass or harmful stones, animal waste, standing water, or other dangerous should not lie. Things should not be lying on the land, so that the child should not uh, uh, touch with that things. Outdoor space can be just as attractive as the indoor ones. Even the tiniest outdoor space can be made more inviting and usable. Space is very important for a children to play outside the classroom. The following factors has to be keep in mind while allowing a space to conduct the outdoor activity. Sufficient place should be given to the children to conduct outdoor activity. A balance of space in the sun and shade. Wall surface area where the toys can be used and balls bounce. A corner for pets, gardens, and digging, and the space for water play. These things are keep it in mind when allotting a space for the outdoor activities. Now, organizing indoor and outdoor equipment, arrangement of equipments. Group play often defines on the way in which equipment is placed. Space in the dull corner encourages its use by more children and reduces the number of their conflicts. Two things of a kind, such as two dolls or the two telephones, means more social play. Storage space where the children themselves can read the equipment offers opportunity for them to be independent and self-sufficient. Even the use of the wheel toys depends on the type of hot space and the space available. These are the ways in which the arrangement of equipment influence the child's behavior. The care of equipment. The preschool children should be taught simple rules about how to handle and take care of equipment. First of all, the children should know how to turn the equipment on and turn off it when they use it. For example, if the children turn the water tap on, they should know how to turn it off after using it. If they turn the light on, they should know how to turn it off. Learning such rules in the preschool group is one of the best kinds of training. This would help the children to make the use of home appliances more effectively and less dangerously. This is about organizing of infrastructure and management of early childhood education centers. When it comes management of early childhood education center, these things has to be taken into the consider. The program must be carefully ordered and maintained according to the environment's demands and following or some guidelines which ought to be followed while planning a preschool program. In the previous topic, we have seen different infrastructure things. Now we will see how we are going to plan our program system in the early childhood education. The program should be flexible and balanced between the group and individual activity and balance between the free play and guided activities, active play to follow the quiet play and functional and meaningful activities for 3 to 6 years children. How to organize this arrangement, how to organize these activities. In preparing for an effective early childhood care and education program, it is essential to assure that the environment accommodates and address the diverse learning styles of young children. The kids aged 3 to 6 acquire the knowledge differentially than other children. They learn best by activity, manipulating, experimenting with other types of objects. It can be said that their primary mode of learning is through hands-on experience and active participation. Both indoor and outdoor play area serves as a physical settings for facilitating children's learning, and it is crucial that these space offer for safe opportunity for children to explore, discover, and to learn. The indoor environment. When planning the indoor environment for the young children, it is crucial to consider their interests and developmental needs. Spacious indoor areas can be divided into different learning or activity corners with appropriate arrangement of shelves and furniture. It is essential to emphasize that the quality of physical classroom space as well as the materials provided should show the impact on the children levels and quality of interaction between the adults and children. Equally important is the outdoor environment, which plays a vital role in the child's development by offering a space for play and the social interactions. Every child should have opportunity to participate in the play daily outdoor physical activities. A designed time must be allotted, allotted each day for break time and the outdoor play and activities. During this time, the children can choose to engage in the free play on climbing and the playground equipment, participate in the structurized activity that involve physical movement and the balance, and engaging in the practical activities such as gardening and planting. Sand and water play areas can be equipped with the troughs on wheels to facilitate both indoor and outdoor play. Ensuring that the learning materials are adapted to meet the needs of the children with the special requirements is also important. This is about how to be in indoor environment and how to be outdoor environment, which in these as these plays a crucial role to show the uh, impact on the children regarding this learning different things. When it comes to the setting up an early years classroom, when setting up an early year classroom, it is essential to create a flexible environment that can be adapted to accommodate various lesson plans and the activities. These includes arranging the space to accommodate large groups for activities like singing and storytelling, as well as small groups for tasks such as drawing, playing with the blocks, and individual playtime. Additionally, it is beneficial to incorporate different learning or the activity corners within the classroom, such as to create the corner, book corner, and the game corner. These corners provide the children with the freedom to engage in the activity based on interest and preference. To illustrate the concept of optional space utilization that allows for flexibility, consider the following example. Classroom arrangement during the large group activities. During the morning circle time, leave enough space between the children. This way, the children will come late, who will come late will be able to join the circle easily and participate in the activities with minimum disruption. During this time, the children sits in a circle along with the early childhood teacher, educator, and circle time may be used for engaging the children in the discussion, reading a book, or singing songs or rhymes, etc. Sitting in the circle allows all the children to face and other clearly. The teacher sits on the same type of chair, mat as the children, which conveys that the teacher is a facilitator rather than a director. This is regarding morning circle time activity. Next, the classroom arrangement during the class small group activity. The early childhood teacher classroom should be designed to facilitate group activity to specify according to their age group, specific according to their age group. During this session, the other children can engage in independent play in any of the four design corners, providing the concept of free play. Encouraging the children to choose a corner that aligns with their interests serves as a motivating factor for their active participation in the learning process. Simultaneously, within the small group setting, this teacher can focus on guiding the activities or a discussion that may present the challenges and require adult guidance. Here, the teacher is a facilitator, not a director. This approach optimizes the utilization of space within the center, allowing for the division of children into one large group and four small groups. It is essential to ensure that the teacher can maintain the visibility over all the children in each corner while working with the one of the groups, ensuring their well-being and the engagement. We can see this picture in your textbook page number 70. Then free play. Allowing for the free play is also a crucial uh, of this early childhood education. When children are given the chance to select their play activity, they tend to pursue their interest and often remain engaged in this activity for extended periods, typically around 15 to 20 meters with a minimum teacher intervention. These opportunities enables the children to practice making the simple choices, which is fundamental skill for problem solving. Furthermore, as children sustain their focus on these activity for a longer duration, it contributes to the development and enhancement of their attention spaces. This is thing regarding the free play. Learning activity corners. In an early childhood education setting, the physical space is thoughtfully divided into areas to foster their creativity, experimentation, and individual interests by the children. These separate interest areas, often referred as learning corners, serves as design spaces within the classroom equipped with the resource that actually engage the children. The content of these areas may change periodically to align with the various themes or the topics of study. The young children are avid learners through which the hands-on interaction with the objects in their environment. Their innate curiosity drives them to explore and experiment, leading to valuable learning experiences. Here, some of the essential learning corners that should be established in a preschool classroom includes dramatic play corner, reading storybooks corner, puzzles and block corner, and drawing and painting corner. These are four corners, learning corners. It should be established in the preschool classroom. Now we will see regarding the dramatic play corner. This area encourage imaginative plays, allowing the children to role play and engage in making belief scenarios, promoting the social and emotional development. Now, next we will see regarding the reading storybook corner. It provides a inviting space for reading and and creating the interest regarding the books. It's where the children can enjoy the stories and engage with the written words. Now, the puzzle and the block corner. This area is dedicated to spatial and problem solving activity, encouraging the development of fine motor skills and logical thinking through puzzles, blocks, and construction material. The last one is the drawing painting corner. The children can express their creativity through art in this corner using the various art supplies to draw, paint, and create. Additionally, other corners such as creative art corner, writing corner, science corner, music corner can be included on a rotating basis within the classroom so that we can create the interest among the children. This rotation allows for exploration of different interests and the subjects, encouraging the learning experiences and catering to diverse learning styles. Now, reading and storybooks corner, young children benefit from this interaction with the books. This helps them to understand the book fronts and back and how to turn its pages. After reading the story in the class, it is helpful for the teacher to leave a copy of the book in the book corner. This allows the children to revisit from the attachments or to different books, sometimes designing the favorite book based on their preference story or illustrations. Interacting with the books is essential for children as it aids in acquiring the pre-illiteracy skills. These corners should show variety of children's collections can include large board books, pictures books, tales and simple storybooks, theme related books, comics, newspapers, and more. Regarding the dramatic play corner. The children often enjoy role playing as a teachers, parents, and police officers or a doctors. While this may seem like merely the child play, it is a vital mechanism for learning, and these corners can include various dolls, doll size furniture, and clothing, cooking utensils, pretend food items, whom's mirrors can also be preferred. When it comes to the puzzles and block corner, the playing with the blocks introduce the children to concepts of shapes, sizes, and colors. They may compare and arrange the block, creative the three-dimensional structures and foster the creative thinking. Collaborative block building encourages communicate and teamwork. This corner should offer the blocks of various colors, shapes, and size, along with the puzzles, matching the cords, lacing the strings, threading the materials, beads, and small toys related to the children's interest. Now, the next thing is creative art corner. Engaging in activities like drawing, painting, and the work with the clay helps the children to grasp that real life objects and events can be represented in multiple ways, fostering the simple thinking and important free writing skill. These activities also exercise fine motor skills in the fingers and the hands, preparing the children for writing. Materials in this corner can include various paper types, crayons, pencils, washable markers, slates, and colored chalks, fabric piece, paints, brushes, tape, plate of clay, and rolling pins, boards, old newspaper, and magazines for colleges, as well as ice cream sticks. These are related to the creative art corner. Our next corner is writing corner. The writing corner offers the opportunity for children to develop early literacy skills through experimentation and non directed activities. Materials where should encourage the writing exploration, including the different paper varieties, notebooks, notepads, thick pencils, stamps, stamp pads, and strings, envelopes, and more. Our next corner is the science corner. While not a permanent fixture, the science corner can be equipped with the material focused on one topic at a time, such as ramps and wheels, magnifying glasses, shelves, plants, seeds, magnets, iron fillings, weighing scales, measuring tapes, and locally available materials. This plays an important role. Science corner is a very important one. Our last one is music corner. It is an interesting corner to our children. This corner provides a comfortable space for the relaxation and exploration. It may include the tape recorder with various musics, including the rhymes on the CDs. Additionally, the material like ribbons promotes a creative movement, encouraging the children to experience and explore the sounds from different instruments such as bells, flutes, etc. And the points to keep in mind while regarding these corners: to prevent overwhelming of the children, avoid display of all materials in the corners simultaneously. Consider changing the material in each corner every 2 weeks. This allows the children time to practice, and keeping the same materials indefinitely may lead to the burden and waning the interest in the corners. Keep active and noisier centers such as blocks and constructions at a distance from the quieter one, like reading, games, and toys. Label all the containers within each corner and use the matching labels on storage shelves to show the children where the materials should be stored. Over time and with the support, the children can gradually learn to participate in the cleaning up and caring for the material once they are finished using it. So, whatever things we have done in this corner, we have to display it properly on the wall so then recollect it properly. Get the things. Displaying the children's artwork and projects. Displaying children's artwork and projects on the walls is crucial. This practice helps the children to recall the activities they participate and boost their self-esteem as pursue their work as valuable as it is. The parents also experience the pride in their children and become more actively involved in their education when they see children's works and showcase in the centers. All the displays should be positioned at the children's eye level to ensure their engagement and visibility. This is about regarding the display thing. Then relevant wall art. In addition to the children's work, the other picture displayed on the wall should be directly related to the current classroom curriculum, such as monthly theme. Labeling these pictures is beneficial as it helps the young children understand the written words can represent the objects, contributing to their compression of complete purpose of reading and the writing. This wall display can also include imagine of a children in the class or community in which they live. This is regarding the relevant wall art. When it comes to the furniture and mats, When arranging the furniture in the classroom, it is essential to ensure that it is appropriately sized for children, promoting their comfort while sitting and working. The furniture should feature rounded edges and its height should allow the children to sit comfortably and use their hands freely. It is worth noting that furniture is not an absolute necessity in preschool classroom. Instead, colorful mats can be used to design sitting areas. While choosing a mat, it is crucial to consider their texture. The children should feel comfortable as they sit on mat, enable them to concentrate on their task efficiently. This is regarding the furniture and the mats. Regarding the shelf, shelf arrangement in the classroom should be of low height, designed to hold and manipulate the toys, puzzles, and various learning materials the children can explore. It is crucial for children to have easy access to their resources. Additionally, storage shelves or the low room dividers can be employed to separate learning corners affectionately, clearing the marking boundaries within the classroom. Then, establishing the traffic patterns. To maintain the organized and efficient classroom environment and to establish the clear traffic patterns for movement, this includes defining routes for entering the rooms, designing the space for belongings, access to bathrooms and sink areas, and the path for transmitting from one area to the another area. Then, how to grouping it? Appropriate grouping and flexibility. Researchers suggest that multi-grade and mixed age group is generally a more suitable for younger children. In classroom environment, the teacher has have the flexibility to use various groups method ranging from individual work to the small and the larger group activities as well as whole classroom engagement to facilitate learning. Grouping based on the age and ability. If the children in the class are close in the age, consider grouping them based on their development needs and abilities. Provide a variety of activities for each group, tailoring to individual children and their educational requirements. In the classes with the children of different ages, separate them into the groups according to their ages, allowing each group to work together. Plan the curriculum to align with the development levels of each age group. It is crucial to observe, collect, and record the significant data that highlights each child's strengths and needs. And subsequently, we have to establish the goals for each individual child, basing on their abilities, basing on their interest, balancing the individual and grouping interactions. While planning the daily activities, strive for a balance between the quiet individual time and engaging the group interactions. Individual time can involve options like free play in the calm areas such as reading, writing, and puzzle centers. Group activities tends to be more energetic and noisy. They can include songs, rhymes, finger plays, dramatics, science experiments, math activities, and physical exercises. These group sessions should align with overall curriculum and support thematic projects. Plan opportunities for group interactions both indoor and outdoor, balancing their active and quiet activities. For instance, a large group quiet time might involve a story read loud session, while small group interaction would involve collaborative work in creative centers like um, colleges or construction of projects in the block center. Creative and imaginative planning. The early childhood education learning environment should be creatively and imaginatively designed. While planning the specific activity, remember to that the development of whole child, that is we need holistic development of the children, that is holistic development among the children. The well thought and planned activities can make them to learn the things properly. And what are essential learning and playway material? Early childhood learning environment, child learns through their interaction with their immediate environment. Therefore, it is crucial to create the stimulative environment filled with variety of material. This approach makes to spark and maintain the children's curiosity and interest, ultimately which is promoting their learning. The play equipment and materials. Every preschool care and education center should ensure they have an ample and diverse supply of play equipment and materials. These materials must be carefully chosen to be developmentally and age appropriate. These ensure that the learning environment not only engages the children but also supports for growth and learning by enjoying it so that effective learning can happen. Then developmentally appropriate play materials. The Early Childhood Education Center should provide play materials that are developmentally appropriate and promote overall development of the children. These materials should be safe, clean, and in the good condition, and adequate quantity should be available for use in the small groups, and they should be easily accessible to the children. These play materials should encourage the both gross and fine motor development while fostering the child's ability to discover, explore, construction, and reconstruction. They should also promote sensory exploration and social interaction as well as creative expression through arts and painting. Then differentiated materials and strategies. What are the approaches or strategies? Both materials and the teaching strategies should be differentially based on the children's needs and the context. Preference should be given to the materials that can be adopted to meet the diverse abilities and serve the multiple purpose. What are the strategies for differentiating may include simplifying the directions, using the concurrent materials and examples, sequencing learning tasks from easy to difficult, providing the repeated opportunities for skill practice and adapting the materials for increased stability, accessibility, and visual clarity. And versatile material for various settings. The material should be categorized based on the child use, teacher use, and home use. Preference should be given to materials that can serve the multiple purposes and settings. The teacher should be encouraged to create the learning materials using the available resources, involving the parents, involving the parents, crafts people, and community members, which can contribute to the development of play material for the children. Additionally, natural occurring materials can be adopted and repurposed the various educational purposes. Some essential learning and playway materials regarding the indoor material. The blocks for constructive play, manipulated toys, and the material for imaginative play, like dolls and puppets, old shoes, weighing scales, clock, etc. Material to develop the language skills. The books and picture book storytelling, story cards, soundboard, conversation cards, flash cards, pictures, collection of rhymes and stories, and visual discrimination and auditory and visual association, slates, chalks, crayons, blackboards, driving paper, etc. The material to develop the cognitive skills. Soundbox and visual discrimination cards, stuff cards, field bag, put items of various kind to develop the sensory skills and materials in the environment. And the puzzles for matching, sorting, arranging, classifying, problem solving, memory, and sequential thinking to develop the cognitive skills. Musical and art material for creating expressions such as paints, crayons, sketches, pencils, threads, clay, knife, paper, scissors, cloth, gum, and fevicol, beads, etc. Any open-ended material that can be used by the children in variety of ways. Nature as learning material and a play material and teacher made learning material using the available resources. This is regarding the indoor material. When it comes to the outdoor material, the play equipment like climbers, swings, sports equipment, bicycle, jumps, climbing, swinging, swaying cycles, etc. The material like large or small balls, old tights, rings for throwing, catching, kicking, rolling, etc. Sand and water play arrangement with the sand pit, mugs, spoons, cups, buckets, strainers, etc. These are things which are essential to use as a play material to make learning uh, to make the learning more interesting. So today's your homework is compare your right regarding the outdoor space which is available which you have seen in the classroom environment and which you feel it as ideal. The outdoor space dash to the classroom is ideal. I am repeating the question again. The outdoor space to the classroom which you feel it as ideal. And what are the outdoor space required? Then, how to conduct, implement the early childhood program? The children cannot hold their concentration on any subject or a work for a long time. That is why no activity should exceed more than 30 minutes. In addition, every hand you are allotted some time for cleanliness and good habits. Keeping the above in mind, it is suggested for a preschool program to have a following yearly plan, weekly schedule, and daily routine. Now we will see regarding how to plan the yearly planning. One of the ways of preparing the plan for the years to identify the theme and the topic for each month along with the activities on different developmental domains to be undertaken. Some of the suggested themes here: identifying and relationships. Under the identifying and relationship, the topics can be myself, my family, and community. I am repeating it again. Under the identity and relationships, the topics which can you take myself, my family, and my community. Next topic or next theme, maintaining the well-being. Under the maintaining the well-being, you can take regarding the food, body, health, hygiene, cleanliness, safety. Under the theme of nature, you can select plants, animals, birds, fruits, and vegetables. Under the physical environment theme, you can select topics like air, water, earth, universe, and seasons. Under the social environment, you can take the topics like my country, our festivals, celebrations, neighborhood, and support, or transport, neighborhood, and transport. So these are the topics, these are the themes which you can plan yearly according to the theme or a topic you have selected. You can select one activity regarding that. Under each of these themes, organize the goals and indicators of the development and the learning to ensure that all the domains are addressed in an integrated manner. It also helps to ensure that the activity and experience are balanced and developmentally appropriate, enough opportunities available for revisiting of concepts, skills, and dispositions. Activity should be planned for different age group of children with increasing order of difficulty. This is regarding the yearly planning, identifying the theme, identifying the topic, and planning according to the child age group, according to the situations, according to the resource or material available to you. When it comes to the weekly schedule, the weekly schedule should be designed by the early childhood teacher so that they are activity based, the theme based, and age appropriate. While drawing up a weekly schedule, it should ensure that the theme related activity for overall development domains are covered over a course of week. Two sample weekly schedules are given for planning. These are provided as a guidelines and not to be following rigidity. They should be adopted to suit the specific requirement that is available according to your program. So the time and schedules are according to the day they have been given. We can go through that. This is according to the domains. We have to plan yearly and weekly program of early childhood education. How the daily routine should be. The daily routine is an order of events that shape the child's day so that they can anticipate what will happen the next. In the general terms, it should consist of activity blocks. The daily schedule must meet the individual needs, and therefore variations in scheduling will occur. The daily routine should be planned in a manner such that the include of balance of active and quiet activities. Providers for individual, small and whole group instruction and interaction. Allow for active exploration of materials within the learning environment. Encourage the flexibility to meet the children's varying needs. Incorporate both indoor and outdoor activities. Have a balance of both initiative and teacher directed opportunities. That is, should be child centered and sometimes the teacher centered according to the needs of the child, according to the needs of the um, age group. Has a balance of structure and flexibility. So the morning, suppose we can take the sample of daily routine like this. Morning cycle time 30 minutes, welcoming them, greeting them, praying them, make them to do prayers and conversation. That is a morning 30-minute session. The work with material for 80 minutes. Free play and guided play. For that, we have to allot 40 minutes and the outdoor game 30 minutes and goodbye circle 40 minutes. During the goodbye circle, we have to start doing story rhymes based on identified themes. School readiness activities for 30 minutes for a children of age group 5 to 6 years. This is like sample which we have given. The routine should be displayed in the location accessible to the parents. It should also be posted at different child's eye level and in a format that meets their development needs, such as picture schedule indicating the activities for the day. A program means conversation, playing the game, singing the rhyme, storytelling, creative skill, and reading skill. You can do any of them. It means playing on their own, answering their personal needs, self-help skills, personal cleanliness, etc. The programs which are born in a specific plan are not conducive to the development of child, allow the enough freedom required for their particular age. The activities connected with the playing games, singing, story-to activities can be conducted in any order. After the food, the children need sleep and the rest. After the children wake up, attend to their needs, and then you may carry on to the other program. For a successful school, the following three indicators are important. First one is ready children. The children are eager to learn, thereby enabling a smooth transition to a primary school environment. The children learn in their mother tongue, first language, and multilingual education. The children who enter the school without having the master specific skill, any experience, the primary curriculum should include bold child center as well as the teacher supported activities and should emphasize the hands-on integrated learning to boost their school readiness. Writing readiness involves the fine motor development, understanding directionally and finding meaning in the writing. Number reading includes pre-number concepts, categorizing, classification, and sequential thinking, serial problem solving, regarding the shapes and colors. This is making them ready, making the child ready for everything. Then ready for schools. The children have access and opportunity to develop their behavior and abilities across the domains of the development. The school accepts that the children learn at different phase. The schools may be transferred to accommodate different kinds of learners. Effectively, kindergarten, primary programs meeting children where they are and taken extra care to help more connections with each child, home's culture, and the community. Curriculum in kindergarten and the early gardens builds on uh, previous knowledge and the skills that the children learn and practice are embedded in meaningful experiences. Ensure smooth transition from early childhood to primary school through different strategies such as training and primary educators together, integrating the curriculum and the option that bridge the programs with the primary schools. The teacher must know how to teach the young children and have a resource to do so. Our next thing is making the family ready to send the children to the preschool centers. Supporting parenting and stimulating home environment is one of the strong predicators of the school performance during the primary years and beyond. In this program, home based, center based stimulation for mothers and child is imperative